I vamped long enough for the theme. Awesome. So, I have 3 players here who will be competing in a trivia competition in order to determine who knows the most about trash and all trash-related things, and they will walk away with some very trashy prizes. So, our first contestant is Jen from Boston. Jen, come on down! Woo! This is your buzzer.
Can I bring my beer?
Yeah, sure. Just stand behind the red podium. Our next contestant, Brian from Hamden. Woo! Stand behind the blue one there. You're right in the middle. They look a lot bigger at home. Just make sure they don't fall over. And our final contestants are Richard and Tilly from Baltimore. Woo! Head to the green podium. And these, give a hand for our contestants. I could have probably made that music fade, but I didn't. Anyhow, so, contestants, we are here for a wonderful trivia competition. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and on your buzzers, there are 4 buttons. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 buttons that are not lit up, and they correspond to the 1, 2, 3, or 4 answers. It's all multiple choice. So I'll read a question, and then you'll have 8 seconds to answer. And if you're right, you get points. And whoever has the most points at the end of the game will get their choice of trashy prizes. You're all going to walk away with something. And as you, the audience, shout whatever you want. Shout right answers, shout wrong answers, shout obscenities at me. I'm fine with that. I'm a very sad person. Anyhow, are you all ready? They're not going to say anything, so I don't need to mic them up. Are you all ready? Yeah! All right, let's play Trash the Game Show. I forgot to make a music thing for that. Anyway. All right, so we're going to start with a very trashy question. And because there is a child on stage, I'm going to need to rework this. That's okay. How old is she? 10? She has. All right. Here you go. Players, question number 1. Whoop. iPad button's under my thumb. I shouldn't have had so many beers tonight. Question number 1. Which of these Kardashian children met her baby daddy at a party in Mexico thrown by Joe Francis? Is it Kim Kardashian, 2, Khloe Kardashian, 3, Kourtney Kardashian, or 4, Kendall Jenner? Just by some applause, does anyone know just by name who Joe Francis is? I knew you would know. She made a collection of straight to VHS tapes featuring women with very low self-esteem. Let's put it that way. Anyhow, so yeah, the answer, so let's see, Jen, you said Kourtney Kardashian. Everyone else said Kim Kardashian. Do you know a lot about the Kardashians? No. Well, I don't believe you, because you're right! Kourtney Kardashian met her baby daddy and Donald Trump Jr. lookalike Scott Disick at a house party in Mexico thrown by the very trashy Joe Francis. The entire situation is much dirtier than a full trash wheel dumpster. So, wait for laughter, none, great. All right. Okay, the rest of these questions, thank you. The rest of these questions will be far less trashy, even if at least one of the questions mentions used cigarette butts. So, all right, so, Jen, you have 100 points, everyone else has negative 100 points. I should mention you could go in the negative, but that's because I'm very bad at programming podiums. So, here is question number 2. In the Masonville Cove on the Patapsco River in the Brooklyn neighborhood of Baltimore, the newest member of the Trash Wheel family took residence. So let's ask a question about this absolute trash-eating unit. If Captain Trash Wheel got a promotion, what would most likely be their new name? Rear Admiral Trash Wheel, Ensign Trash Wheel, Lieutenant Trash Wheel, or Emperor Trash Wheel? You can't see it, but all your podiums fill up with water bottles. Here you go. Also, I'd like to be applauded for my. Instead of buying cardboard, I stole a bunch of boxes from work and taped them together. Cheap ones. Anyway, all right. So we have Brian and Jen said Rear Admiral Trash Wheel, and you said Lieutenant Trash Wheel. The correct answer is Rear Admiral Trash Wheel. Since they're on the water, if Captain Trash Wheel were to get a promotion, the next highest level in the U.S. Navy is Rear Admiral. A memo to the Waterfront Partnership, please just make something next to Captain Trash Wheel and name it to Neil. That would make me very happy. All right, so now we're gonna do a quick fire round. So you don't need your buzzers for this, but I do need a timer. So here's how this is gonna work. The phone needs my password. I'm very well prepared. All right. So I'm gonna give each of you a category, and you're gonna have 15 seconds to name as many things in that category as you
I can write down his info
for each. If you can name something that I've written down on my card, I'll give you 100 points. So there's 500 points up for grabs.
Do you have Facebook?
Both start with the player in third
Game
place.
show.
That's you all over here. You're
Game
gonna
show
hold a child for
gauntlet.
this
You can
whole
find
thing,
him
but that's
there.
dad work.
Yeah, definitely.
How are you? Good. Are you having fun? Good. So, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to give you 15 seconds, and you're just going to shout out as many things as you can. And for each one that you get, I'll give you 100 points. So your category, just for you two, when I say go, you'll have 15 seconds to name specific things you can recycle. Specific things you can recycle. Ready? Go.
Beer bottles. Beer cans. Alcoholic beverage bottles. Plastic.
What was that last thing?
I was going to say plastic containers.
Okay, plastic beer bottle. So you did say glass bottle, and that's one of the things on my list, so I'll give you 100 points, well done. The other things on my list, surprisingly none of them were beer. I know, I too like beer. Yeah, throw in the pocket, there we go. All right, the other things in my list were a milk carton, newspaper, aluminum foil, and egg containers. None of those things are very good at holding beer. So we're gonna move down to, so you're gonna get 100 points. I'll remember that, give you 100 points. All right, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So I'm gonna give you 15 seconds, and you're gonna name, reset, there we go. Name as many as you can, and just keep talking. 5 rivers in Maryland. 5 rivers in Maryland, ready, go.
I'm just gonna name bodies of water. So bad at this. All right, Curtis Bay, Severn River. I don't know.
Patapsco!
All right, Patapsco.
Time. You said, before someone shouted Patapsco, good job, you get 100 points whoever shouted that. You said Severn River, which is on my list, well done. The other 3 you could have said were the Gunpowder River, the Susquehanna River, or the Middle River. So I'm going to give you 200 points, well done. And now we move on to Jen, who's in the lead. Are you ready, Jen?
I'm worried about how difficult my category is.
So we're going to name, I'd like you to name the 7 processes for eliminating trash. No, I'm just kidding. It's just, I'm going to give you 15 seconds to name as many synonyms for trash as you can. Synonyms for trash. Ready, go.
Garbage, rubbish, recycling, refuge. That's all I got.
Time. Junk would have been real good. You said you got 2 right. The 5 I have here were detritus. I know, that's a $10 word. Rubbish, which you said.
You're doing terrible.
junk, crap, just straight up crap, and garbage. So you got 2 out of 5, so I'm going to give you 200 points. So, at the end of that round, let's give you some points. So, 100 points goes here, 200 here, 200 here. So, the scores at the end of that question, Jen is still in the lead with 400 points! Alright, now we're going to move up the chain a little bit. Every question is now worth 250 points. So, fingers on your buzzers. Here's the next question. The trash that our beloved trash wheels collect go to a very specific goal. It's incinerated to generate electricity. Ooh. No, alright. With over 1 million pounds of trash, that is a lot of energy, which brings me to this question. If you were to add up all the trash that Mr. and Professor Trash Wheel have collected in total, for all time, which of these territories could be powered for one whole day? Bermuda, Greenland, Luxembourg, or Liechtenstein? Load it up, all right. Are you from Greenland? You just like shouting? Okay, liking shouting is fine. All right, so I looked up all the stats, and Professor and Mr. Trash Wheel have collected enough trash to run 13,020 households for an entire day, which is awesome. Let's see. Liechtenstein, very close, 15,000 households, so that's too many. Luxembourg, also way too many, 171,000 households are in that little country. But with only 10,923 households, the correct answer is shouted for me again. Greenland! Well done. No one cares about Greenland. Anyway. So, you have 650 points. Brian, you have negative 50 points. And you two have negative 350 points. But that's okay, it's anyone's games. That's what they say on game shows. Here's the next question. Alright, let's talk about one of the trashiest creatures in entertainment today. All of the teen moms. No, I'm just kidding. Oscar the Grouch, Sesame Street's most realistic character, is an inspiration to every modern Twitter user, from his outlook on life, to his way of interacting with others, to his no doubt charming body odor. I say that, follow me on Twitter, @Pacdude. Here's the question. Because of its size, which of these other fictional characters would probably feel most at home in Oscar the Grouch's trash can? Is it Sherlock Holmes, Doctor Who, Captain Kirk, or Dr. Zoidberg? Hit a button! Oh, there you go, now you did. It's very finicky and we've all been drinking. Also, it's literally made out of cardboard. So we have 2 answers for Zoidberg and 1 for Doctor Who. Considering that Oscar's trash can has a swimming pool, a bowling alley, and a way to travel to different dimensions, Doctor Who and his bigger on the inside TARDIS would probably feel most at home in that trash can. So, you are correct, and now you are in second place with negative 100. It's a game show about trash. Everyone's gonna have some garbage scores. I'm sorry. All right. Here we go. Question number 6. It's another dumb, nerdy question. It's not dumb. It's actually really cool. It's very nerdy. The Waterfront Partnership, those guys with the tent and stuff, they put out a very, very nerdy spreadsheet every so often with an insane amount of statistics as to what our friendly trash wheels are scooping up and nom-nom-nomming. So I took a dive into the statistics and I came up with this. If you put just one on every seat, which of these stadiums would currently have enough seats to store the amount of cigarette butts Professor Trash Wheel collected in July 2018? M&T Bank Stadium, the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, Ford Field, or the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum? You're good. You got it in. I'll yell at you if you don't. That's our signal. I'll berate you. Okay, great. So, Professor Trashwheel collected 93,000 cigarette butts in July 2018. And the Los Angeles Coliseum can hold one on each of its seats with a capacity of 93,607. The Coliseum is correct. Let's see, so 93,000 cigarette butts, there's 607 seats. That's about how many actual LA Ram fans there are. So hey, it all works out. Woo! That's another joke. It's football. All right. Anyhow, we're going to move on to another individual challenge. What time is it?
It is almost 9.
Almost. I think we're making good time. Maybe I should slow down. I don't know. No one told me how much. I made all this up at the top of my head. Anyway, so now we're going to test if you can separate trash from treasure. I'll read each of you a description of an item that was appraised on the Antiques Roadshow. You have to tell me if you think it was appraised for more than $250 or less than $250. If it's more than $250, it's treasure. If it's less than $250, it's trash. So we'll start with the player in third place. We're going to walk down over here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Do you like the Antiques Roadshow?
Yeah, we've seen it a couple of times.
There's one of my coworkers, I work at a web design agency, and one of my coworkers had a very old iPhone. So I took a picture of it and I sent it to the host of Antiques Roadshow so that she could have it appraised. And then she got a new phone the next day. So, you know, I'm tech shaming. Anyhow, refill. Get him a refill! Good, you're good. I just want you to be, sauced. All right. Here's your first question, or your item. All right. It's a vintage cheese box from 1935. It's a wooden cheese box about 9 inches in length and 3 inches in height. There are painted advertisements on each side advertising Shetford pasteurized processed cheese. Is this trash or treasure?
Can we see a picture of it?
No. I didn't save any of those.
In what condition is it?
It was in good condition.
What do you think, trash or treasure?
Trash.
You saying it's trash? I think you have a career in antiques. It's trash! Well done! That cheese box was appraised at $25. So you're going to get 500 points. We're going to go down here to contestant number 2. You've got a refill.
I have a refill.
What'd you get?
I think I got which one did I get, John? Lost my mind.
Nice. Enjoy. Here's your item. It's a Bible. Ooh. From 1704. Ooh. It's a large family Bible, about 14 inches tall and 2 inches thick. The Bible still has its original binding, and it's in fair condition. Trash or treasure?
I'm gonna do a treasure.
You're gonna go with treasure? That's probably good to stand up on a stage and not call a Bible trash. So you're locking in treasure? Okay. You should have stuck with trash. It's only $100. Yeah. You lose 500 points. According to the Antiques Roadshow, Bibles are not particularly collectible. Surprisingly, yeah. There's hundreds of them. Thanks, Gutenberg. All right. That's Steve Gutenberg, one of the stars of film and screen. Anyhow, he invented the printing press. Yeah, that works. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Cool. Your item is a carved novelty clock from 1926. It's a novelty wooden clock in the shape of a fox, made by a German company. It has a patented date of 1926. The eyes spin around a certain number of times to showcase the number of hours and minutes. Trash or treasure?
Trash.
You're saying it's trash because it's a wooden fox that spins its eyes like The Exorcist.
No, because everything else was trash.
That's a good point. However, it was appraised at $1,200. It was treasure. People buy the dumbest things. So, let's divvy up some scores. So, you got it right. You're gonna get $500. Oh wow, it won't let me go below 500. That's right. Yeah, we'll leave you. Whatever. You're not winning money, so. Alright. So, let's see. Alright, got a few more questions left, and then it's time for the big finale. Ooh. So let me move that here. All right, yeah. I'm gonna be done in time. Here we go. Here's the next question. One of the best ways to reduce the amount of trash that ends up in our harbor is by recycling. Making sure we use the resources around us wisely can go a long way in protecting our environment. Aww.
Oh.
Go get a refill. So here's the question. A 28-year-old Chinese woman named Tan Lily made headlines last month by making a wedding dress out of what? Amazon Prime boxes, flattened water bottles, empty cement sacks, or bamboo placemats? Amazon Prime boxes, flattened water bottles, empty cement sacks, and bamboo placemats. Alright. So, two of you said flattened water bottles. Jen, you went with bamboo placemats. Let me tell you, Tan and her husband were renovating their home, so on a boring rainy day, she turned 40 empty cement bags into a long flowing dress. The correct answer was empty cement sacks. You do not want to know what they did for the chocolate fountain. So, at the end of that round, you're still in the lead. You have 400 points. You have negative 350. You have negative 500. Here is question number 9. This is a very simple question. Which of these actors in the Marvel Cinematic Universe has the same eye color as Professor Trashwheel? Is it the actor that plays Thor, the actress that plays Black Widow, the actor that plays Nick Fury, or the actress that plays Gamora? The actor that plays Thor, the actress that plays Black Widow, the actor that plays Nick Fury, or the actress that plays Gamora? Alright, we have 3 different answers. So let's see. No one said the actor who plays Thor, Chris Hemsworth, does not have green eyes. Because the correct answer is green. Well, that's a correct answer. I didn't ask you green. Let's see. Do you know who plays Gamora? It's Zoe Saldana, who does not have green eyes. Do you know who plays Nick Fury? Who is it? Samuel L. Jackson also does not have green eyes. The correct answer is Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow! So, at the end of my pre-prepared questions, Jen, you have 150 points. I keep forgetting your name, which is really lousy of me, because I had it written down. Richard and Tilly, you have negative 100 points. And Brian, you have negative 1,000 points. But it is anyone's game, because it is now time for the final round. So, if I may have all of you join me down on the floor. Come on down, I'll take your buzzers. Thank you. Put that here. That and that. Excellent. Well done, well done, well done. We're going to do our final round. So, why don't you all have, just stand by that door for a second. That open door. Because I need to set up the final round. This is a recycling bin. Sure, it may look like an Amazon box, but what if I did this? Woo! Now, it has recycling in it. Isn't this a lovely noise? All right, team, players. Here's what I would like you to do. This is the final round. So, we're going to start with the player in third place. Brian, that's you. So you're going to, see this dot right there? Stand right there. Take this four buttons. I'm going to go over here. Now, all three of you are going to do this, so watch out. What I'd like you, this is a physical challenge. What I'd like you to do, Brian, is to put that water bottle into the recycling bin in exactly 9.58 seconds. So when I say go, you will have exactly 9.58 seconds to put that bottle into that recycling bin. Whoever is closest will get the points. 9.58 seconds. On your marks, get set, go. You can add a little pizzazz to it. There are people watching. And it's in. All right. Well done. I'm going to write down. Do you have a pen? Do you have a pen?
Yeah, way to go.
All right. Okay. Whoever's closest to 9.58 seconds will get 1,000 points. Second closest 500. Third 100. So next up is Richard and Tilly. So there's bottles right there. Take a bottle. There's your spot. 9.58 seconds. On your marks, get set, and remember, have fun with it, be loose. People are watching. On your marks, get set, go! Whoa!
Way better than you.
All right, well done. She did a cartwheel. All right. This is it. Stand right on that spot. Yeah, right there. There you go. Remember, 9.58 seconds. On your marks. Get set. Go. No cartwheels here. Just taking a sip though. Cut. All right. Okay, so let me calculate the final score. So, and I have the final scores. Cool. I'll get you some updated ones. I've got like 9 of those. From the 90s to today. I'm a sad person. So, whoever comes closest, you can go either over or under. The closest to 9.58 seconds will get 1,000 points. Second closest will get 500 points. And whoever's left will get 100 points. So, it's all to play for. Anyhow, before I reveal the final totals, I'd like to say thank you for watching me blabber on. My name is Corey. I run a monthly trivia night called the Game Show Gauntlet. You can find us on, our website is gauntlet.fun. So go to gauntlet.fun and like us. Come see us. We're actually at the Maury Thai Tavern on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday. So come there. It's more of this, but it's slightly better done because I know what I'm doing there. Here, cardboard. Anyhow. So, in third place, with a time of 7.6 seconds, it's Jen. In second place, with a time of 10.1 seconds, is Brian. Which means in first place, with a very good score of 9.2, is Rich Anthony! Hey! Well done! Now it's time to get your prizes. Now, I got the 3 trashiest things I could find from Walmart or from Goodwill. So there's a Duck Dynasty bobblehead doll, a copy of Breaking Dawn, or Rob Schneider in Deuce Bigelow. You get to pick, and then you can give it back to Goodwill for a tax deduction. She takes the bobblehead doll! Well done! So, Jen, you're in second place. Would you like Breaking Dawn or Deuce Bigelow? Brian, you've got some reading to do. There's a DVD in there with an interview with Stephanie Meyer. It's stunning. I think. I don't care. So this has been